Jacksonville Jaguars fans, welcome into Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan DeLuga. Thanks so much for being here. Got a news update for you on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Recording this one from my phone because we are about to head out to Jaguars training camp practice number 15. The Jaguars have officially activated defensive tackle Maason Smith from the active/physically unable to perform list. What does this mean? He can now practice with the team. He's been working off to the side throughout training camp. He had, according to coaching staff, Liam Cohen, Anthony Campanile, a really good offseason. They were really excited about where he was, and unfortunately had a little setback injury-wise right before training camp started. And, first 3 weeks or so now of training camp, he's been working off to the side, but he's back. And this is huge for the Jaguars because they need him. They need him for a lot of reasons, but he's honestly their first or second most talented interior defensive lineman. Second round pick last year, has all the talent in the world physically. It was about kind of taking that talent, developing, working in the scheme, understanding technique. Missed a lot of time at LSU with injury, knee injury, that really kind of, made him miss pretty much a full year. But then also the year after his knee injury wasn't quite himself and, missed out. Instead of like developing his skill, he was working to rehab to get back, right? And then last year, there was different mitigating circumstances. The coaching staff wasn't super happy with him early on, but then once they actually put him on the field, he made plays. I think that he was in a spot to really be ready to come out and make an impact for the Jaguars, but it didn't happen. And now, heading into 2025, I think he's in a good spot again. He's in a defense now that wants to let him attack, that wants to let the defensive front, those guys, as Maason Smith put it, kind of take their shots. You need to make them more often than you miss them. That's kind of the name of the game. But, taking their shots means try to get in the backfield and make a play when it's a smart moment to do so. And so I think Maason Smith has that length, athleticism, explosiveness, playmaking ability that they need on the interior of the defensive line. They need it regardless, but they especially need it because we don't know when Eric Armstead's going to start playing football again. Was available at the start of training camp, wasn't doing a lot of team stuff, then started doing some team. Then they backed it off and hasn't done anything since before the inter-squad scrimmage a couple Fridays ago. So you hope to get Eric Armstead and Maason Smith healthy. That's really the ideal goal here. But at least having Maason Smith out there gives them another level of talent and juice, athleticism, upside for that interior defensive line to get some guys out there that can, Devon Hamilton can do his job. Austin Johnson can do his job. You can kick Ogba and Smoot inside and clear pass rushing situations as well. But Maason Smith you can have on the field for pretty much any situation from a talent perspective. Now he's got to continue to develop, but he's the type of guy you can have on the field, has the size, the strength, the explosiveness to be effective in the run game and in the pass game. So this is a big development for the Jags, much needed development for the Jags. Now they got to get him up to speed in this defense and get him going and get him ready to make an impact in week 1 against the Carolina Panthers. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.